Hello, everyone. Back again for just after the Q2 release announcement. As you would have seen, Cipla has shown a reasonable set of numbers. And I think what's driving this the most is the dedication of the Cipla employees. It's the dedication of our teams working well together. It's that resolve, it's that passion to make caring for life come alive. So I'm so happy to report that the culmination of the efforts of all of our team across markets, across the world, in our facilities, in our depots, it is astounding to see the level of support and the spirit of collaboration within Cipla. So I'd like to thank each of their employees on a great quarter. And I'd love to thank their families for being able to deal with the stretch that they went through to make this quarter a possibility. So starting overall top line, great set of numbers. I think the top line grew 15%, EBITDA growth very strong at 29% as well, aided by our COVID portfolio, of course, and the ability to bring that to market in time for the patients. But across our markets, great set of numbers. One India strategy in India playing out to get a 17% growth. We're seeing the US growing even sequentially 5% already on a high base. We're seeing South Africa now growing at almost 14%. We're seeing Europe at 29%. Our API business has grown at 15%. And then emerging markets is now stabilizing the trajectory for itself at the numbers that they've reported. So I think overall a good set of growth in market. I think if I was to characterize the results this time, it's a good combination of revenue growth at the top line and good solid control on operating costs, as well as making sure that the rigor and speed of execution continues. So I think an all-round effort, and I want to thank everyone who's been a part of it. I'd like to thank our vendors, our partners who've helped us make this happen, as well as everybody else, and the patients who we serve for putting their trust in us. So I think a good round show. I think we're looking forward to a lot of things in Q3. We're launching our Berok 3 campaign. I think it's just launched about a day back. And again, it's about changing stigma and belief. It comes close to our heart of caring for life, making sure that we offer outcomes for people to believe in. We're going to continue to see traction in the India business and the US business behind our launches and behind campaigns such as this. I'm really excited to also see all the reimagining initiatives that are in play, whether it's in South Africa and the emerging side of the world, in Europe, in India, where we're fundamentally redefining what digital means and how digital can be used as effectively. So a lot of that all coming together. I'm so happy that we continue to lead the forefront of the COVID pandemic. We've launched our antibody kits. We're going to be supplementing this with more products as we go forward, and maybe in the next quarter we'll talk a lot about it. But glad to see this going global, glad to see Remdesivir going global, and also solid execution backing it. So I'd like to just think about the possibilities that Cipla has. We very often realize that the potential that Cipla can rise to support patients is enormous, and we will continue to hold that dear to our hearts. So I'd like to thank all of you for your interest in Cipla. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your help if you're a vendor or a partner. And of course, to our employees, a big heartfelt set of thanks. And as we get into Diwali and the holiday season across the world, we pray for hope. We pray for the ability to get a cure, and we pray for everyone's good health. So happy Diwali, Thanksgiving, and a good holiday break for the rest of the parts of the world. So thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you again in Q3.